In the earlier example, in the earlier problem, we tried to find the length of the longest common subsequence between the two strings. But in this problem, what the problem says that we need to find the sequence, like the what is the LCS, what is the longest common subsequence, so which is ACE over here. Okay. So for the case one, when the first letter of both the strings were same, then we move diagonally, right? So we move diagonally over here. So like over here, A and A is same, so we move diagonal. And then for B, C, D and C, B and C was not common. Then we try to find between maximum between these two cells. Okay. But over here, where we'll get benefit, like so over here we already got A over here, right? So A, we can say like we already got A because A is common. Okay. So initial in the earlier step also we added 1, right? So we already got A over here. Now over here, where we'll get benefit? If we move right, we'll get benefit, or if we move down, we'll get benefit, because 2 is greater than 1. So if we move right, then we'll get benefit. So in this case, C, D, E and C, E. So this part we need to find the LCS between C, D and C, E. So then we'll move right. We'll move right over here. Now C, D and C, this C and C is common. Then what we did, we for the case one we did move diagonal. Okay, so we moved over here. Then so we added C over here because C and C is common. Okay. Now over here we got D, E and E. So now D, E and E. Now D, E and D and E is not common, right? Then again we need to do maximum between these two cells. Okay. Now what is maximum? We have maximum as 1. So again we need to move right, because if we move down then there is no benefit. Okay. So then we'll move right. Now what we'll have? We'll have E and E. Okay. Now E and E is common, right? Then we'll be moved diagonal over here, but it is 0 over here as of now. There is the string is empty. So E and E is common, and this is the last letter of the two strings of the two strings. So then we got E over here. Now how to write the algorithm for this? So in this case we will first fill the DP table. Fill the DP table as before. Okay. Next case, if m is equal to s1 dot length, n is equal to s2 dot length, we can follow the same trick whatever we have done. So this will be s1 and this will be s2. Okay. Then what we can do, we can run a loop while I will declare as 0, j will declare as 0, and then we'll run a loop while I less than or equal to m minus 1 and j less than or equal to n minus 1. Okay. Then what we'll do, so first case, if s1 of I is equal to or s1 dot char I based on the programming language, s1 of I equal to s2 of j, if the first letters of both the strings are same, then we need to do, we can have a result variable over here, empty string, or we can declare a string builder. Okay. Then we'll add raise plus is equal to s1 of I, because we over here we got a as common. Okay. And then what we did, we moved diagonal. So then in that case I plus plus j plus plus, else case 2, what will be the case 2? So in that case we need to find the cell on the down and cell on the right. Okay. So we need to find the maximum between the two. So in that case we need to find if dp of I j plus 1 greater than dp of I plus 1 j, then we moved right. So if in that case it will be j plus plus. Okay. So on the right cell, if the right cell is greater than, we moved right. Okay. Else it will be I plus plus, else we can move down, right? And finally we can return, once we are out of this loop, then we can return the result. Okay, what will be the time complexity? So time complexity would be we are initially filling up the DP table, so for that it will take O of m into n. Okay, and again we are, for this loop we are almost doing a single traversal to get the LCS, so again it will have O of m plus n in the worst case. Okay, but dominant is O of m into n, so in that case O of m into n will be the time complexity. Okay, space complexity, we are using a DP table over here, so in that case it will be it will be O of m into n only. So there will be some space complexity if you are using a string builder to store the resultant string, but that will be minimum of m of n. Okay, m or n. Okay.